Please welcome one of the biggest artists from Cameroon, Stanley Enow.
Yo.
Welcome. You guys are spoiled this week. 3 episodes.
Wow.
What's 3 in French?
Trois.
Dog.
Yeah, you know, a dog that he cloned, by the way, because his first dog died and he had to clone. I was like, this guy can clone a dog. I was like, brother.
Hey, that's another level of rich.
What impact did it have, like, working with AKA?
Man, that's super great. What you, super mega, I'm established. About to send the Uber to your address. What you talking about, man? You can, you know, let's say, for example, Soul is starting music today. He can just call his fans the soldiers, for example.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
You soldiers! Solidarity to the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition, and I mean a special edition of Podcast and Chill. You guys are spoiled this week. 3 episodes.
Wow.
What's 3 in French?
Trois.
Please welcome one of the biggest artists from Cameroon, Stanley Enow.
Yo.
Welcome.
Hi, well.
Houston!
Yo, hi.
Is that how you pronounce it? Enow.
Yeah, Americans would say Enow, and back home they would be like Stanley Enow, you know.
No, and
Enow.
Yeah, and then some others are gonna be like Stanley Enow. You know, so it just depends on how people feel, but you can call me Stanley and
Hey, now. Are you the biggest artist in Cameroon?
Oh, that's what a lot of people tend to say.
Yeah.
But besides me, I have a lot of brothers as well that are like doing super well. You know, they're blessed, you know. Yeah, man. So it's for Cameroon to happen, you need the whole nation, you need the whole people. You know, I'm so happy being part of this generation of artists that have tried as much as possible to put Cameroon's name on the map on another level. And I can only use this platform to, you know, thank and encourage my brothers doing it for the nation as well, to keep doing their thing. You know what I mean?
Have you met Samuel Eto'o?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Of course.
Yeah?
Coolest.
Yeah?
Nicest.
Yeah.
Rico Bay song.
Most humble.
Yeah.
He'd be like, my brother, come on, let's eat. And then he'll smile. I'll be like, legend. You know what I mean? So,
What do you guys eat out there in Cameroon?
we do eat, you know, we have ndole, we have ero, we do have achu, we do have couscous and kui. Couscous is like a little bit, couscous is like pap.
Oh, pap,
You know, like pap, you know, comes with different soups and everything. So,
Conchaf.
concha.
I love Ero, actually. I love Ndole, Ero.
Thank you, Hillbro.
Where have you eaten it?
In Hillbro.
Oh, wow.
There's a place in Hillbro. There's
These
lots
are
of West
Hebrew
Africans
teachings.
there. And there's a lady by the name of Manyi.
Oh,
She's got a whole Cameroonian restaurant. You'll
Manyi,
find
I guess.
Conchaf and
yeah.
everything else there.
Oh, wow. Mani, if she's from the Francophone part of Cameroon, then it means that she's a mother of twins.
Okay.
That's when you say you call somebody Mani.
Manyi, yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Manyi
Yeah.
is a mother of twins.
And,
yes.
then Tanyi.
Tanyi is
Yeah.
the father.
Oh, yeah, is the father of twins as well, you know what I mean? But from where I come from, you know, from the Bayangi tribe, your name could be Mani, it's just a name. Mani and Tanyi is just very, there's not synonymous to the fact that you have twins. So that's how Cameroon is blessed to be diverse. One thing can mean something in the West and a different thing in the South, but we're together.
I know Tanyi, but he's Pinion.
Pinion?
Pinion, yeah, Pinion, he's Tanyi. Nelson Tower. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's his name. Shout out
Wow,
to
that's
Nelson.
great. I mean, this is great. Like, this is the first time that I'm really, you know, catching some dude that really knows a lot about Cameroon, like deep core, like, you know, like, Ndole.
I know Ndole, yeah. There's so many
brother.
stuff on the menu. I just forgot it now. Yeah. Concha, the black beans, and the millies, and it's all mixed.
Oh my god.
Tasty and very healthy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Should we come back in like an hour? Are you guys-
Hey, this guy. No, you can imagine. Imagine you getting to Cameroon and someone knows a vendor meal.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
okay,
So you can imagine what it means and how it feels.
Yeah,
for him.
because
So,
you know, wow. I'm impressed.
Shut up, bro. Easy, man.
But Stan, let's get straight into it. Obviously, you've been in the game for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to talk about. But to our South African audience, like, can you just tell them who you are, what you're about, and just give them a taste of who Stanley is, man, and the superstar that's before us.
I mean, like, Stanley and I was a kid born in Cameroon, in the English-speaking zones of Cameroon. I was born in Bamenda, and I grew up in Bafoussam. That's the heart of, that's in the west zone of Cameroon, where we were considered back then, like you have like, I don't know if I can compare it with South Africa, but I mean, like, back then, people from Bafoussam were not the coolest, what I mean? So we used to watch people from Douala and Yaoundé on TV, and, it used to be like a dream, like, damn, are we gonna like get to the big cities to see, to get to the TV stations or the radio to get heard, So I grew up in a small town in Bafoussam, and, just had big dreams of being a superstar someday, and, born by, and my dad used to be a soldier, rest in peace, Dad. And, my mom used to be a church elder. So just growing up, as in a Christian background, but having big dreams of becoming.
Is that where the music comes from?
Yeah, what I mean? I used to be in a choir like that, you know what I mean? So I used to play the drums and everything. So, Stanley and I born in Cameroon from Bamenda, grew up in Bafoussam, went to school and had his university degree in Douala in communication. And in 2013, fast forward, I was blessed to have this very big hit called Hamper, it's 10 years old today. And
shut up, man.
Yeah,
10 years old, big hit, man.
Yeah, and
I've never heard before, but it's big.
Yeah, man. So, and that song was the song that really took me, around the world.
Wow.
And
is this before social media days?
Before social media.
13,
and that
bro,
song
yeah.
is actually one of the classics. Like, they're just like classics that when a DJ wants to save his night at 4 a.m., you must play that track.
So in South Africa, it's called Sister Petina. We have a song like that. Where anytime, any set, any DJ plays.
Yeah, so it's really timeless. So, Hamper gave me my African music, my MTV African Music Awards, you know what I mean? So that's why South Africa is very special to me, because I won that award at the Durban ICC.
Nice.
And in that category was Burna Boy, was Fino, was Uhuru, and Heavy K for White Kucha.
Yeah, that's what's.
You know what I mean? And Heavy K as well. Yeah, so it was a big one, you know what I mean? But so when they said, the winner is Stanley,
you didn't think you were going to win, right? You didn't think you were going to win that?
I wasn't doubting on myself, but coming from a country that has great musicians, but that at the time didn't have like, great presence in the continent in terms of urban music. Yeah. That was our first nomination ever at the MTVs from Cameroon, and we won. So that was really, really big.
Was that your first time coming to SA?
My first time, my brother.
First time ever.
I'm telling you, my first time. I came to Durban, I saw buildings. 16 levels. I was like, hey, 16! I was like, my brother, is this Africa?
Yeah,
brother, it was really impressive. Meeting French Montana, meeting people like Marlon Wayans, meeting people like Falipo for the first time, checking me out, be like, yo, what's up? You're great. Connecting with them Ice Princess, with them Sako Diaz, like people I used to watch on TV, Flavor, you know what I mean, AKA, and all the other brothers, you know what I mean. And there was a time where we had this very wonderful song that I love from South Africa. That's don't you know that song? That's KO.
Let's Cooper.
Yeah.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
You know it says my name.
That's KO.
You know it says my name in that song.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, MacGyver.
No, it's my surprise.
Oh, he says it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So basically, in a nutshell, a lot of people consider me as the blueprint of, new age or The new, I wouldn't really say like the middle school, like the person that really was blessed that got used to really make Cameroonian, the Cameroonian urban sound really travel. Because I mean, I was really blessed, having been in the room with people like Barack Obama, like I really did so many things just with one song.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, man. During the Black Caucus event and in Washington D.C., being in that same room,
And he knew your music.
I'm not sure he knew the music, but just being in that room with him, speaking for Africa, because a bunch of creatives, I was like in awe. So I mean, I'm really, really blessed, and I'm happy to see how the music is unfolding and how we are also relevant. We're still in the game, and just trying as much as possible to use our star power to empower.
100%, man. That's what we live for, man. That's what we live for.
Bravo, man.
100%. So it's 2023. You back in SA second time, or you've frequent like?
No, this is going to be like my fifth or fourth time in SA, but this is going to be the last time I was in SA was in 2016.
Okay, got you.
I came to shoot the music video for my son with the late AKA.
Yeah.
And so since that time, I had to just go and focus on building more home.
Gotcha.
Solidifying my place, making sure that the crown is still intact and super clean. Work being done. The world is ready for us right now because we are blessed with a smash.
Yeah.
Take Over just dropped, 3 months ago, and it's doing super well. I'm super, super happy and super proud of that track. The reception is massive. I want to thank everybody from home, for just showing me love. The TikTok challenges, the dances is crazy. And you can feel that as a song that still has a milestone. It still has like some different parts of the world to touch, so.
How did that song come about? Was it literally to take over?
Yeah, of course, my brother, because I've been, I'm the kind of artist, I used to do rap alone, but unfortunately, South Africa is one of the only countries in Africa, probably a little bit of Ghana as well, that has had hip-hop as mainstream culture.
I get you, yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so I was blessed to have that in 2013 in Cameroon. But with time, when the Ifs came, the Falls from the Davidos came, the Mr. Aziz came, the sound started changing, from a more hip-hop level to Afro.
Yeah.
The girls wanted to whine.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
because,
man.
And we want them to whine.
Yeah, so at some point, it was a little bit, either you be yourself, but try to adapt and learn, find a thin line between you being like a dancehall hip hop artist that wants to do the Afro sound in a very distinct and specific way. I mean, it took me a while to just figure out that thin line in between capturing my old fans and the new generation.
Without feeling like you're selling out.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No, at some point we even sold out.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because there were some tracks that, we thought were great, but they didn't really make sense. But after I really, took my time, sat down, or like, yo, do I do this or do I quit? I'm like, no, I'm not a quitter. Let me just sit down, find my tribe, find a bunch of beautiful producers. So I started leaving my comfort zone, going to meet other producers, going to meet young people to write for me. You know what I mean? Because, as someone that comes from the hip-hop background, we're very big on making sure that you write your own
stuff.
Yeah, that's mature and big of you, man.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, bro, you have what you call the Gen Z now. And if you don't speak to those kids, bro, you're off of the game. You just be an OG for you, your family, and a couple of girls that love you. You know what I mean? So at some point, you have to reinvent yourself. So I was like, okay, let me make sure I, be grateful for whatever I have right now, but make sure that I find a path and a sound that can be distinct, with a new persona as I'm growing to make sure that, you can stand out. So I was like, let me just take some time off. I went to LA, stayed there for probably a year, connected with a bunch of producers. I had the opportunity to work with the legendary Storch, by the way.
Oh, yes, I saw that picture, man.
What you talking about?
Damn, man.
How did lean back in them?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Back still Dre, dog.
Ooh, still Dre.
like,
Fuck.
Yo, an 8-time Grammy winning producer. I was like, damn, okay, cool.
How do you meet Scott Storch, bro?
Bro, I went there because I was shooting this project for artificial intelligence, and it was like a whole metaverse program with my guys at 40 Fun. Big shout out, Paul, and the whole team. And, you know, as I went there to LA to shoot my virtual concert, you know what I mean? Because, and as I went to LA, I connected, you know, with the CEO of that company, Paul, and Paul was like, yo, Stanley, do you know, I have this partner I want to invest in my business. He's great. I sent him a song of mine called My Way. That's featuring Tizi Punchako and Loco. That's one of my biggest hits back then as well. And he's like, yo, this guy is a billionaire. He wants to see you. His name is Alki David. He was born in Nigeria. He's Greek. And he lives in Malibu. I'm like, what? Malibu. Okay, you know Malibu. That's real. You know what I mean? So we drove for an hour, went to Malibu, you know, and connected with Alki. You know, his dog came to say hi. He has a very wonderful dog, Veda.
Dog?
And yeah, you know, a dog that he cloned, by the way, because his first dog died and he had to clone. I was like, this guy can clone a dog. I was like, brother.
Hey, that's another level of rich.
Yeah.
The dog dies, like, you don't die, you don't go get it.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah, so that's in Malibu, and he was like, yo, Stanley, I love My Way. You have a lot of talent oozing out of your ass. I'm like, brother. That was a very, you know, like, for me, I had to take time to figure
what?
out.
He cloned your ass? What?
No.
No,
Like,
kill the dog.
No, he says, boy, you have a lot of talent oozing out of your ass. I'm like, brother, I'm an African man. What is this? Yeah, but that's just an expression for him to tell him that you are very you're too much.
Yeah, too much.
You know. So, and you know, so we just sat down and he asked me. He started smoking. You know, there a lot of people smoke with bongs.
Yeah.
You know, he smokes. He plays the song, and that's My Way. And he's like, Stanley, do you know Scott Storch? I'm like, do I know who? The African in me was like, okay, Stanley, calm down. Calm down. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, do I know? Okay. And then it's like, do you want to work with Scott Storch?
Whoa.
And in my mind, I'm like, you know, back home, I was like, you know, when you're asking me an answer,
Hey.
I want to be like, can I just slap this guy? Like,
What
are you asking?
Are you silly?
What are you talking? And I was like, yo. Yeah, like, I mean, I respect them. You know, composure. You know what I mean? Composure. What you talking about? Yeah, so, and, you know, we just drove to this other city called, he was like, he just FaceTime Scott. You know, with them, those rich people, they don't text to ask if you're available. You just FaceTime directly and you must speak. Money.
Yeah, bro.
What up, baby? Yo, Alki, what's happening, man? Yo, I got Stanley, you know what I mean? He's got talent oozing out his ass. I want to work with you tomorrow. It's like, say no more. I'm like, hey, what's up, Scott? How you doing? It's like, yeah, okay, let's cook tomorrow. He's like, yeah. You know what I mean? Smoking some weed, like, yeah. I'm like, okay, no problem. That's Scott. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I was like, when I went back.
Jesus, bro. You just spoke to Scott Storch.
I was like, my brother.
Calm down.
Brother, calm down. Calm down. I was like, so I was like, okay, yo, you know, I was my boy Jacob, Mr. Africa, big shout out. So, we drove to Tanzania the next day, and you know, I was wondering what am I going to do with Scott Storch, because I know he's a hip hop head. It's more of a hip hop R&B producer. Like, how am I going to do like, you know, Afro with him? Like, but you know, going to his house, I was like, wow. As we got to his house, he has a beautiful dog called Coco.
Yeah.
They like dogs.
That's
not hard. You know, and as I got to his house, I was like, yeah, Stanley, how you doing? Yeah, a little bit, you know what I mean? I don't know you too much, so don't smile too much. Like, you know, I'm not cool. Okay. Yeah, so I was like, when there, I was like, what vibe are you going for? I played him like 4 or 5 songs. But by the time I got to his house, he was listening to Ghanaian music and highlights. I was like,
we're onto something.
they're tapping in. Them don't the tapping. I'm like, yo, he was getting ready for the King Kong.
Yeah.
So as we got to that room, he started, I was like, what vibe are you going for? I played him like 4 or 5 songs. I'm like, yo, please take me to some other level. Because I'll love you to give me some Afro swing, but I'll love you to give me that pop vibe of yours.
Gotcha.
So he's like, okay, yo, no problem. I played in some songs. Then, the guy, Scott Storch, what he does, he plays the keys and the melodies. He doesn't do the kicks.
The kicks.
So the kicks and everything, the drums and everything, he doesn't do that. Yeah. So he had the help of this guy called Illa. Illa is the guy who produced Kill Shot for Eminem. Yeah, so he started doing the drums.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, do the drums, boy. Let's go. Then Scott Storch was like, I was with his glasses on. Was like, no pictures. I'm like, okay, but I didn't say I want a picture. Then after, bro. Bum, 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 bum. Brother. Then for some reason, his son came into the studio to interrupt him. I was like, oh my God, have we recorded this? Like, I'm sure the guy is going to forget.
You didn't record it?
Yes.
But that guy is a genius, my brother. He went back again. I'm like, Scott, yeah, I'm coming.
Just...
When he came back, that guy played it times 3.
Yo! I was like, Scotty!
So...
He's got talent coming out of his...
No, not coming out. Oozing.
Yeah, coming out. Sounds so...
Alki Davis.
So low class.
Alki Davis and big vocabulary.
Yeah.
Stanley. So now when he started playing beat, I was like, okay, what's going to happen? So I had to like find like, like a proper hook and everything, you know what I mean? So... Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-dee-ba-do, 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 ro. Boom. We laid that first part. He was like, yo, shit. Oh. Wow. What does that mean? I'm like, Scott Storch, it means nothing. Just play, do your job.
Oh man, what's the name of the song? I gotta hear the song.
Parapari-paro. Parapari-paro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And Parapari-paro.
Wow, man, that's beautiful.
That's an invocation.
How do you meet our beloved AKA, man?
Oh man, that was at we first connected at the MTVs. Yeah, that's where a lot of connections happened. In 2024, 2014 at the Durban ICC. And yeah, so.
Had you heard of him before, or like you didn't know?
Yeah, of course. What you talking about? Ron Josie, Cigalera, Dela. You know what I mean? I've been someone that's always been, forward, looking at sounds out of my country. There was this show on this television called Channel O.
Yes, Channel O, yes.
Called Cassie 101.
Cassie 101, yes.
That show was being recorded in South Africa, but there's this shows that, like you take an episode and air it in different countries. So I used to see like old artists like TK, that level, you know what I mean? And from the TK, TK, she died, yeah. So, and, a lot of HBP, what you talking about?
WHP.
What you talking about? Yeah. Double HHP, yeah. You know what I mean? And Jube as well.
Yeah. Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So that's the era. So I used to be very, keen on learning what is happening in different countries.
Gotcha.
So South Soul in Kenya. People like, how do you call this big guy in Uganda? Oh my gosh, I forget his name. Abamakus's father. Palazzo's elder brother. Jose Chameleon, like those just a lot of legends. And I used to just sit down and be like, yo, God, man, I just want to do my thing. I just want to have my moment, you know what I mean? So I've been a big fan of Africa. And that's how I used to watch people doing their thing, you know what I mean? AKA was super young back then, you know. Before we connected, that was during the All Eyes on Me era, you know. So, and, you know, as
What
I just...
impact did it have, like, working with AKA?
Man, that's super great. Super mega. I'm established. About to send the Uber to your address. What you talking about, man? Yeah, I mean, bro, that was super great. You know, I just want to thank the whole team, you know, be it Benza, Enow, Shiamo as well, and Alessio who did the video, Studio Space, you know what I mean? Gosh, everybody who did that.
So what did you, how did you feel when you heard what happened to him?
Brother, shot that. I was shot at, my brother. That video was in front of my eyes.
Hey, man, that video's...
I was in America, and you know, February 11th. I guess it was around that time. February 11th is like, you know, Youth Day in Cameroon is a big holiday. But bro, I couldn't rest. Even to post, I was, you know, a lot of people were posting. I was like, should I post?
What was the last conversation you had with him?
Bro, I mean, it dates. It really dates. Like, it's been since 2016, you know, because we had a nomination for Best Collaboration as well after that track on several award shows. I think our last conversation was like 2017, you know.
Were you guys planning on working on something together?
We're planning, like, I was like, next time I come to SA, let's connect.
I get you.
But like I told you, I took a long period of mine just figuring out what next.
What next? Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, so I mean, it was really, really bad. You know, just seeing what was happening, and you know, and his album was just dropping.
Beige, bro.
You know, and you know how great he is when it comes to his art. Like, you know,
doesn't compromise.
You know, don't forget to pray. Yeah, but my brother, you know what I mean? So seem dope and shit. What you talking about? Like, yo, what you talking about, man? So I mean, rather unfortunate, but I'm very happy that was one of the biggest musical collaborations that Cameroon and South Africa has ever done so far.
Because we had Sakodi on the show as well.
Yeah.
You worked with him, no?
Yeah.
How was that like?
You know, no, that was super great, you know what I mean? You know, very prolific MC and super great, you know. I mean, I'm just happy that in my whole life I've met the greats, you know what I mean? And I honor them, you know, while they are alive, you know what I mean? And to be honest, man, like when AK died the next day, I wanted to make a tribute song as well for him. Wow. I even started, to be honest, in my computer, but I was like, since I've been disconnected from SA for a long time, is it gonna really make sense? Is it gonna be like a cloud candle?
Yeah, some people will receive it like that.
Yeah, so I was like, man.
Do you have a track? Can we hear it?
I think well, rest in peace, aka the boy, them do you bad. They must smoke you like a pussycat. What was the other word, you know what I mean? Something like that, man.
That sounds lit already, man.
Yeah. No, I wrote it when I was entering into London.
Man, you should have recorded it. Maybe not release it if you don't feel comfortable. Just for yourself.
I started recording it, man.
Oh.
You know, and man. But I was like, no problem. I think it's gonna be great for me to find some time and get into South Africa and probably honor him proper, you know, and I'm happy that my first destination this time was Cape Town.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And I guess that's his home city, you know, and yeah, man, but I'm very happy that he has a great catalog that's going to live forever. Yeah. And, you know.
Which spots have you been hitting since you've been in SA? Like,
oh, man, my essay starts today.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm at a place.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
What I like about you, like when you recited those KO lyrics, Ranchosi, you well, versed with what's happening around here. Who would you like to work with in SA at the moment?
To be honest, right now, there's a few people that I know. Since I have been disconnected for a while, I don't know on a hip-hop scene, I don't know how hip-hop is doing because I don't know. I love working with new people.
Got you.
So I don't really know what the newest, biggest, you know what I mean? Because when I left, it was this song, we won the whole thing.
Hey,
we won the whole, that's
thing.
long.
Yeah.
So, that was when...
Casino.
Yeah, that's how long it is. You can't remember.
So I don't know who are the newest.
Who is the newest? In hip-hop, we don't know, bro.
McLaren Doughboy.
Oh, McLaren.
McLaren's a new big. McLaren, yeah.
And there's some guy with tattoos. He's blowing up. What's the guy with tattoos? Shimmy shit.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
tattoos. Oh, he's blowing up.
Yeah.
Thing is truth. This is a fact.
Yeah.
My opinion aside is blowing up.
But McLaren stole.
Shit.
But to be honest, my brothers, that, one of my main missions as well is not just to come and just collaborate in making music only. It's just coming to see how the people are feeling,
Gotcha.
how the industry's feeling, how the people are doing, how the young people are thriving. I know SA is a big country, super blessed with a lot of infrastructure, but sometimes you just want to come in and just be like, thank God for Africa and thank God for South Africa. The best way for me to get into places is not just coming to tap in only, is to come and invest emotionally your time, your energy.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Because it's definitely gonna come back. I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But right now, Amapiano is like where it's
it's
at.
big. You know what I mean?
massive.
Maparisa.
You know Kabza, the small?
Yes, the name. But like the songs are very, very popular. You know the name, but if I see him right now, I'm not sure I'll know the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you definitely know.
Yeah, so Uncle Waffles as well. She's doing well, super beautiful.
You know Tyler?
Yeah, man, her water is in my body. You know what I mean? What you talking about, man? What you talking about, my brother? You know what I mean?
So why are you here? They say this time. Are you collaborating with?
Man.
You just
Yeah, I'm promoting this beautiful. Like I said, I'm super blessed having the smash, like the number one smash, in the sub region because it's gone beyond Cameroon. And
so how do you promote that song in SA? Like, what are you doing apart from obviously being here, podcast?
I've been on radio. Big shout out to my man DJ Sabby.
Metro FM
Yeah,
Sabby,
that's an OG. He's in my video with the video that I shot here as well in South Africa a couple of years ago.
Wait, man, just to stop you there. So South African artists do that in Cameroon? Like, go there to promote their songs in Cameroon?
I think they don't come.
Nah.
I think they don't come. But maybe because they don't know that there's someone that loves them out there. I think you guys, to be honest, you guys eat well in the Southern. So sometimes,
That can be a curse also.
Ghana is far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there's opportunity when you
But London is closer.
Yeah. New York.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Like I'm the next neighbor to Nigeria, but I'm very sure that a Nigerian feels closer to London than Cameroon.
Wow.
That's a very bad thing.
That's how they messed us up.
That's why I'm very, very happy to see the visa-free treaty between South Africa and Ghana.
Ghana.
Shout out to that.
You know what I mean?
Ghana.
We went to Ghana for the first time last year.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so,
Beautiful
so
place.
it's beautiful. Like it has to be limitless. Like soul. You love Ndole, you love Concha,
Fufu.
you love Fufu.
Concha.
There's no way there's no way you will not thrive in Douala. You will thrive in Yaoundé. You will thrive everywhere you go. So we are limitless. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm so Bram, I'm so Fontaine.
What does that mean now, man?
I'm Bram Fontaine, what you talking about? Like I live in South Africa. Like
That is very fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
So probably like like I got some runs and I can eat a burger like because it's Runberg. What you talking about?
Oh,
What you talking about, my brother?
we've cloned Saul. Alright, cool. Listen, Stanley, I want you to clear some air on some things. So we found this on the internet. We don't know how true this is, right?
Yeah.
But we gotta ask you, right?
Yeah.
So you faced some backlash about your song "Bounce," where you were accused of talking down to Cameroonian local rappers who haven't blown up internationally. Is that true or false?
I think it's a big, big false. You know what I mean? What I'm about right now is, because probably in the past having access to me even in interviews was super hard. I was reading my books and everything. Now I thank God for my team. Like they're like pushing me out there like that. And for me, sometimes the bad thing with this position we are in or we are getting into because we're still on the way is the fact that some people might say things and when you don't counteract, they just believe what is being said. You know what I mean? For me, the more the merrier.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So there is no way to look down on people that are definitely elevating the culture. Right now I'm in SA, but I can't be in SA and in Cameroon at the same time. So somebody's holding it down. So I have to give respect to that person. You know what I mean? So together we can rise. This is the time not to fail, my brother. You don't have to, like, we may not get along, but we have to respect the fact that we have to build together.
So what was the song about then?
No, Bounce is like, yo, I mean, it's, as a rapper, everybody has to say he's number one. You know what I mean?
Of course. It's a competitive sport.
Yeah, like what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's competitive, guys.
All eyes on me. Motherland Black Magic. Motherland Black Magic Jazz on me.
Okay, cool. And then
Cameroon
it says here
237 leans on me. Oh, like what you talking about? Yo, I took this shit to another level. Like, what you talking about, man?
It says
it's the truth.
So people caught feelings over just you being a rapper.
Yeah, that's why
yeah.
That's why
rappers do that.
That's why I left them. And, yeah. So now, probably I'll be, I'm doing my thing more, with the dancers is better.
Okay, here's another one, right? Let's clear the A on this one. Stanley and fellow rapper Jovi beef. Jovi called Enow's music whack and gave the nickname Wet Pussy in 2016.
Oh, that's really beautiful. I think that really happened. But I mean, big shout outs to him. I mean, he's one of the greatest rappers that Cameroon has ever had. You know what I mean? I really do celebrate him. I would love South Africa to check him out as well. You know, it's the time where, you want to make sure that everybody that invests in art should be seen and known. There is a place for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, you speaking doesn't stop me from speaking, you know what I mean? The more the merrier. So those are old times. And thank God that the music is getting better. I mean, we're having the Grammy consideration. That's not pop. You know what I mean? It's no chocolate, my brother. You know what I mean? It's how it works. So if you call me whack, fine. But we'll move some whack to riches. You know.
Oh,
we keep on popping. What you talking about, man?
But it's so true what you're saying, because when I was in New York, like what happens is, like, we might be beefing in SA, me and Sol.
Yeah.
But when we're in New York, they don't see us as me and Sol. They just see one person.
Of course, that's what.
So you gotta and they expect that unity.
Yeah, so we gotta put our beef aside, because when we're that side, we have to come together. Because as if you're an African, they just see you as one.
It's like if you're part of a family.
Yeah.
You and your brother, and you're feuding.
Yeah.
Then you're going out to another house representing your family.
Thank you very much.
You have to put that bullshit aside.
And the family is the African continent.
Yes, exactly.
And another thing, just to add to what you're saying, because those are really wise words, to be honest. It's also, your dad could be the wackest human on earth. But once you go out of the house and go and say your dad is whack, your dad is this, is that, you're dishonoring your own self. And that's what the Bible says. You know what I mean? If you dishonor your dad in public, you're giving yourself no credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody doing that thing. We are out here to elevate.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
African gentlemen are the takeover. What you talking about?
Take over, bro.
Can you tell them how the African scene is like in America? Like, what's going on that side?
Oh, man, it's crazy, to be honest. I'm really, really happy for piano as well, because, it's great to have diversity in the world and, having the culture, the way people dress, the way people dance, seeing DJs, just being able to have, like, a crowd hyping themselves, Big shout out to Major Leagues. We connected in LA in a studio in Burbank, that was last year. And, can't wait to meet them back, Bandile and... the brother.
Yeah.
Yes,
bands and bands.
Yeah. So, wow. Super, super cool people, to be honest. So I'm just very happy seeing that it's not only our time, and it's not only the eyes on us, but we are the eyes and we are the prize. What you talking about, man? So,
we dictate.
Yeah, so I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who's contributing in their own little way, in their own big way. There is no limitation. And one advice, if I may,
please,
is that let's play this thing together.
Let's.
Because maybe in the next 4 years, it's going to be another person's turn. It might be the Arab sound. It might be the Punjabi sound.
True.
You know what I mean? So if a guy from South Africa can eat, let the guy from Cote d'Ivoire eat. Let the guy from Gabon eat. Let's do it now together.
USA,
You know
United
what I mean?
States
Let's
of
do
Africa.
Let's do it. I think that's,
100%,
so I'm very, very happy.
But how do you crack the international scene? Like, what advice can you give upcoming guys? Is it management? Do you get the right management?
I think, especially when you, before you answer, when you've got that one song that can take you all over the world like you did. The song is just one part of it. What do you do to meet the song halfway?
Oh, beautiful, man.
I think there is some elements of you being accepting the fact that you can do it on your own. You can be the driving force as an artist, having a big energy, but you need to believe in a team. Someone must believe in you, you know what I mean? Someone that can read proper. Someone that, you need people that are cool-headed, like people that could read contracts for you. People that could be like, oh, it's good to be on the podcast and chill with Mac, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to have some training, some major training, some good character. Because music alone is great, but it might not take you that far because it can be the next person tomorrow, you know what I mean? So you need to take time and build a tribe, build a community. You can, let's say, for example, Soul is starting music today. He can just call his fans the soldiers, for example.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
We're soldiers! Soliana to the world! Soliana to the world! Let's get soldiers!
Yeah, what you're talking about, bro. Like, because if you don't build a community, my brother, you can go like this. And many will happen to so many people like that because, they don't have a base, you know what I mean?
When did you realize that?
Brother, it took time for me, you know what I mean? That's why I had to step out from whatever I was doing to go back to Cameroon and just sit down with my people and be like, my brothers, let's drink beer together. Let's eat pap together. Let's eat conchaff together. But know that as we are eating together, I have a mission to go and represent you on the moon. You know what I mean? So, because you might want to bring people to another destination, that's the paradox of 6 and 9, right? Like, I'm doing something good for the nation, but the nation is not seeing it as good because you haven't explained it to them. So don't feel like, because you cooked for your spouse, it means that they really wanted to eat. Maybe they just needed like a drink or a foot massage.
Hey.
So be able to read the room and be able to communicate with your community and be like, yo, this is where I want to take you. Like, you could be the greatest. And I've suffered that for so long. Like, Stanley, Enow, you are great, we know. But we don't know where you are taking us to. You have not sat down and spoken with us and be like, this is where we want to go together. So that's me right now on my rebranding process as an African gentleman.
Fucking nailed it. And that's why it comes like, I miss the old Stanley.
Yeah,
because you're not telling people where we're going.
Now you're getting letters. Yes, Dan.
Yes.
I've been writing. And you're still not delivering that song.
Yeah. So it's very important to make sure that you connect with your people and be like, yo, I may be great, but I am nothing without your support. Because together we rise, So for me right now, I'm in a very good place because I am on Cameroon's shoulders, like they're backing me up.
Wow.
Son, go and grab. Brother, go and grab. Go and take over. You must take over.
Beautiful, man.
If you don't have that connection with your people, brother, you can walk from morning to night. It'll be good for you, your cousin, your spouse, your mother who's never going to let you down.
Yeah.
And probably your gate man will be like, oh, God, you're powerful.
Soldier!
Go. Hey, soldier.
All the ladies in the studio here, I want to find out if you are single, dating, what I want.
Oh, man, that's a very interesting question, you know what I mean? I think it's high time for me to get married.
Yeah?
Let's
check, end up.
Yeah.
We've got some amazing ladies in SA. I'm sure you can attest.
There's a big nyash there.
But, South Africa and nyash. And you arrived in Durban. Perfect place for nyash in South Africa.
Brother.
How old are you now, bro?
Bro. I what's my age again? I forgot.
Traveling too much.
Yeah, sometimes, yo. Oh, wow.
How old does he look like?
How old I am
That's South
again?
African nyash. You can't even speak now. We're smoking South African nyash.
Oh, yeah, that's a good age, bro. 32 is
according to you. Okay, that's cool.
to settle down. 32
yeah,
is a good age.
So I think it's very great to just figure out, I have respect for God's creatures. and yo.
That's some good training.
No, that's
some good training. I have respect for.
But where are you gonna
That's
settle
South
down?
African, yeah. That's South
That's
African.
good training.
I think it's just great to reconciling with the people in terms of just being able to elevate the women. You know what I mean? Give them compliments without touching.
Yeah,
It's very important. You know what I mean? Like, just can't wait to fill out. Could fill up stadiums. You know what I mean? All over the world. And just being somebody that respects and elevates everybody around. So big shout outs.
Bro, what do you think about what Burna Boy's doing, man?
What he's doing is
crazy, isn't it?
is crazy is an understatement.
Yeah, it's just something else.
It's
Yeah.
epic.
Epic.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Burna, come down. Come down, Burna.
Man, so man, so I'm very happy that, someone like him and the other brothers, be it Rema, be it, ex-Malaya from Cameroon, be it Krotal, be it, Two-Face ED, be a very humble legend, you know what I mean? Be it Salasiel from Cameroon, be it Enow, be it, Val Zero, all of
So
these
much
other
talent.
legends, you know what I mean? I just want to thank everybody who's, put just a fraction of their energy to where we're going. Now is the right time to be an African artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
This is
Afrobeats is about to overtake hip hop in America.
this is the
Crazy
right
times, eh?
You know what I mean? And so I just thank God for everybody. I mean, growing a little bit older and wiser, is, talk less and do more.
Let's talk about the album, the EP. Is it an album? What are we dropping, bro?
Oh man, I want to go for a trilogy, right?
Okay.
The African Gentleman Volume 1,
Yep.
where we have the Smash song take over. Unfortunately, you don't play music here, but I would have loved people to hear it, but no problem. I mean, that's cool. So just check it out on, YouTube or Spotify, 500,000 streams. I'm happy,
Nice, man.
the TikTok challenge is going on. The open verse is crazy. Yeah, man. So, the African Gentleman Volume 1, that's the EP is already ready. We have the Volume 2 coming up as well. Big shout out. I connected with this OG called Tony Eduardo.
Okay.
He does like crazy beats. He's from he's based here and he works with Uncle Waffle.
Yeah, he did Tanzania.
Tony Eduardo.
Yes,
Yes, I know it.
Tanzania, yeah.
So we're
we
working on
know
something right now. So I mean, it's just beautiful to see what is coming because I'm limitless. You know what I mean? And I just thank God for the audience that we have. Because if you don't respect the 2 people that are listening to you, you will not respect the 10 people that are to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's screwed.
Respect, so thank, be grateful. I'm super grateful that we're doing. Big shout out to everybody from the distribution to, the dancers, the influencers. Thank you guys so much. So I just had to figure out how to, connect with people honestly, humbly, to create a beautiful effect. And I'm happy that it's being felt in the music right now. Big shout out to Dex. Really, we wrote the chorus for Takeover.
Dex?
Dex and no, Dex. Yeah, Dex he's from
JX.
Cameroon. No, DEX.
Oh, not Stuck Dex.
No, Dex
There's
really is
another
from
Dex.
Cameroon. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So big shout out to Kayode who produced the song as well. And yeah, man, like
You did a song with Nutty? Or you're gonna work with Nutty?
and I'm gonna work with him. Like my team just told me that I'm meeting him tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be a
He's
great
amazing.
one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Mankai, shout out to Nati.
Oh, nice.
What a
So.
talent, yeah.
Oh man, shout out to your team. I don't know if it's just her, but she's a manager, right?
Oh yeah,
She's
Sakina's in the
amazing,
building.
man.
Sakina's there.
Sakina.
She's got good energy, man.
Yeah.
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 Sakina,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout
Round of
out
applause for Sakina, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you,
shout out
Sakina.
Thank you, Sakina.
And the name means goddess of.
God-inspired peace and tranquility.
Oh,
God-inspired peace and
Did you hear that?
tranquility.
What? Say that again.
God-inspired peace and tranquility.
Oh wow,
We got beautiful names as Africans.
Of course,
we
you know
do,
what I mean.
bro. Tell me
So
what we do.
Hey,
and
imagine.
Yeah. So
Hey?
so
And in America, they just have Curtis.
Tasha.
Yeah. So talking about, shout outs, I just want to also appreciate my whole team. The very young and smart from Bawak to Pablo to Effie, my choreographer, Jill Fresh, the videographers as well, Mr. Check, the guys in Nigeria I connected and collaborated with, Leroy Uwafo, Oh, how'd you call my boy again? Oh my
You got a big team,
God.
man.
Bro, that's a massive team.
The
man.
video, the oh my God.
Hyper big.
Alien, what you talking about? Alien doing some great stuff. You know, I mean, big shout out Alien. And you know, thank you, man. Everybody,
Man, we
just
tryna-
believing in us and be going, man.
Man, we're trying to come out to Cameroon next
Why
year.
not?
Yeah,
So
man.
we'll take your number, hit
Why
you
not?
up, make sure calendars align so you can show us around the spots, shoot a podcast from there.
Yeah,
Maybe we might have chillers in Cameroon.
Yeah, all these cool places. Yeah.
Oh my God, Boya.
Boya, yeah, we know Boya, capital, right?
Yeah. He Googled that, man.
What did that Google? What did that Google? Come on, bro. Dude, I chill with Cameroonians. You know that, right?
But you know what? I think this is a great moment right now, to be honest. This is ordained from heaven. You know why? Because, you know, we are all Africans, but you know, there are some countries that are really far away from each other that we may not have like ties politically or socially.
Yeah.
So it's very impressive for a South African young, amazing man like Soul to be telling me about things that people do in the hood in Cameroon, from the food, the places, and he's saying that happily. You know, it makes me feel warm. It means that we're really growing. And from the music to just knowing, you know, like I know Mpumalanga, like I know Limpopo, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's beautiful.
Yeah,
So
truly.
that's the United States of Africa, you know, in as much as, you know, an essay song could be super big, you know, in Cameroon. I manifest greatness of my tracks as well in Southern Africa in general, you know what I mean? Because there's no boundaries. So I'm really, really happy being on the show. And God bless the whole team. I see them. You know.
Shout out, man.
Shout out, Stan.
All right, Stan, before we go, we're going to play a game called One Must Go. I'm going to give you two artists. You must tell me which one must go.
Ghana must go.
No, that was in Nigeria. There was a whole thing back in the days. I didn't Google this.
Yeah.
Where they were tired of Ghanaian people in Nigeria. I don't know what was happening, and there was a whole slogan: "Ghana must go."
Ghana must
so
go.
that's
And it's linked to the bag.
That.
And link to the bag as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful, man.
he has a very amazing.
KO-C or Ma Socks. I don't know these people, man. Who must go?
Oh, that's okay. Kosi or my locks.
Yeah,
oh,
my
wow.
locks. Yeah. Who must go?
Oh wow. Oh, I think.
Okay, who's Kosi in the South African, like,
Who are these people, bro?
it's Cameroonian people.
Oh no. Okay.
So who was the
You know
South African
this
version
No,
of Kosi?
I mean, Malox is a very, very prolific MC from Cameroon, and Kosi is a serial hit maker from Cameroon as well. And he's doing well. He has a show in Paris in a couple of days now.
So who would you say Kosi is in SA, like equivalent?
like someone that really, you know, like the kind of guy that every hit, like every song is.
That's KO. That's KO, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, rappers KO.
KO.
Yeah.
Doesn't miss.
Yes, I think he does it. So I think that's gonna be Kosi. Malok is he has like huge following. He has like a lot of street people behind him.
Is he young?
And no, he's middle generation.
So it can't be Aries, maybe
It's maybe MT.
Questa.
Oh.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, maybe it's Questa.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But
You know what?
Questa.
You know what? None of them must go because they also contribute like heavily on the to the beauty of the urban space in Cameroon. So I give them the whole light and access.
That's a wet pussy answer. That's a wet pussy answer, man.
I feel
But
like
we'll let you go because we like
Got
you.
you.
I feel like they're all gonna be none of them must go.
Nah. We only give him one wet pussy pass.
Okay, cool.
That was it.
That's it. Your pussy pass is gone, bro.
Davido or Kiz Daniel?
I've worked with Davido and he's been humanly very respectful and very kind to me. We recorded our smash Caramel in Atlanta in his house, you know. And we shot the video here in South Africa.
Nice.
And we were styled by David Lale. You
Oh,
know,
shout out.
Yeah.
you know,
He's from the
so
hood.
so much respect to Keith Daniel. But I think Davido must remain.
Okay, Davido remains. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
This one, bro.
You put this one in.
Yeah.
This one's unfair. The one is dead. The one is alive. Must I ask it still? Wow. I'm just doing my job. I
Yeah.
listen to Dudu. AKA Super Mega or Ice Prince.
Some money.
Oh, I've worked with both. Shots on shots. Oh wow. I mean, it's my tone has just changed because I mean it's very hard to.
Dude made me do it.
Yeah. So.
He
So,
highlighted that part, like you have to.
Yeah, so I mean, one love to the Legacy, and I'm sure that even Ice Prince, if he's watching right now, would love that we honor the Legacy.
100%.
So we can't play with that, you know what I mean? So
got you. Yeah. All right, cool. Pit Bacardi or Jovi?
Wow, these guys are very, very prolific.
Nice.
Yeah, because Pete Bacardi is a very, very there's a legend with rap, with French rap, and with Cameroonian descent.
So that's like Storch
descent.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Like Storch. That you know. Yeah. That's a great comparison. And
Jovi's more young, ne?
Oh, not really young, but younger than Pete. So and they're both like very, very great. You know. So. But Pete is more of an executive right now, you know, like he works with major labels, you know, he's no more like in competition, you know what I mean? So
he must go.
I think he must be praised, you know, because he is great, yeah. So
he's good, eh? He just swindled us, but it's
I'm seeing it. This guy, cop out.
He mustn't go. He must be praised. I mean, how do you come back from there? Okay, last one. Sarkodie or Diamond Platinums?
Oh man.
Hey.
You gotta answer this one. It's the last one, bro.
Okay, let me see. I have to just check my experiences. The other day I was in London and Sarkodie saw me. Stanley! I was like, hey. Like, brother, I was like, I came to London. I have a visa. What is the police calling my name? And I turned like, Stanley! I was like, oh, wow, that's Sark. You know what I mean? I'm very happy the way, you know, he was really humble and honored when he saw me. And that's great. And Diamond has always been very, very cool. We had a show in Douala, like, I think 3 years ago, and we have a song together. So, I mean, you call the names of people I've worked with, and Diamond is genuinely nice. Wow. You know what I mean? So,
So Sarkodie's gonna go. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh.
Nah, Diamond's going, bro.
Diamond's going.
I've already been to Ghana.
Diamond's on it forever.
I've been to Ghana. I've been to Ghana twice. I think I've never been to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
And
Sarkodie must go.
I think Sarkodie.
Socks, bro!
Sarkodie's gotta go.
No. I've not done.
Sock, man.
I think Sark is. But I'll still decide to make a trip to Tanzania.
So Sarkodie's gonna go.
He's remaining, but you know I'm also riding with Diamond Platinum.
Oh, so Diamond Platinum's gotta go.
Diamond must go. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in Tanzania at the end of the month. I mean, end of the year. Sorry.
I'm coming because I have to bring him back. Zimbabwe, Malawi, one love, my brother.
Bro, how do you travel? Do you have a private jet and stuff? Or like?
Oh no, I mean I wish I had one.
Hey,
you know?
bro.
But you know what? Even if I had that money, I think I'll be the stingiest motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like Akon, because you know Akon has a lot of money, but he's stingy with his jet money.
Yeah.
You know, so nah, brother, I think I wouldn't do the jet
So
thing.
you just
Except if we're imposing it on the team that wants us somewhere. You know what I mean? But me putting my own money. You know, I'd rather probably just take that money and invest probably in a school in my village, you know. Like,
oh, bro.
Yeah, beautiful. You know, so, because, I mean, yeah, man.
Well, Saul knows a vendor billionaire who's got a private jet.
Oh, let's go.
I can call him, man. Don't worry.
Let's go.
Wherever you want to go when they say, he got you.
Let's go. So, I mean,
good.
Big shout out to that billionaire friend of yours. You know, let him just play takeover for him. And, you know, let him call me so we can perform. And it's, you know, because he got some beautiful kids. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So, yeah, man. But if I come to perform in his home, he should dive in the pool. He has to entertain us too.
Stanley, man, you've been amazing. Thank you so much, man. I don't know, Paduka, you got a question you want to ask him?
Man, we've covered a lot.
Ghost lady?
Stanley, you're well knowledgeable of like the origins of African music. You know, all this, you meet the sounds. Mm-hmm. So I want to find out, like the people back in Cameroon, are they aware of the like that Amapiano is originally from South Africa, or is it maybe now just become a sound that's
Beautiful question.
Wow, beautiful question. Whoa, whoa! Like that's a beautiful question. It really is. Do you get the gist of it?
No, I think that's a very big question, to be honest. Like, it's very, very important for people to take credit of what they have created. Because, no amount of money can replace recognition. That's why, I don't really play when it comes to giving a big shout out to the people that make me who I am becoming. I think South Africa has forever fed Africa with the sound because you guys have a lot of soul. South Africa is one of the only countries where you can meet and see kids at the robot dancing with crates, choirs singing from morning to night, harmonizing, doing like some crazy stuff. Like it's on every corner. So South Africa, fortunately, is a country that is blessed with melody. Deep melody, and it comes from the struggle back then, right? So listening to people like the Lady Smiths, Black Mamba, we are hopeless. Like those are, Hachim, Hachim, Hachim. Those are songs that my dad used to vibe to, you know what I mean? Hugh Masekela, like this country has soul.
One Chaka Chaka was
what you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
That was big.
Yo, like Brenda Fassie and all of them. So I'm happy that Amapiano is not just a sound, but it's a movement. From the dancing, from, the DJs just having like the hype people behind.
Yeah.
Like, I was like crazy when I saw, this viral video, I was like,
oh yeah, we gotta get people behind when we play now. We gotta get people behind.
Yeah. I think we're the only country in Africa that's got a township named after melody. Mamelodi is like little mother of melodies. No, that's not a joke.
It's crazy.
For real, mother of melodies. So there were a lot of jazz musicians back in Mamelodi. Back in the days.
So I think people in other parts of the world who are not like well traveled may not know that there is bigger than piano in South Africa. They wouldn't know about South African house.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't know about Akanamali, for example, but those are, like sounds like
Afropop, yeah.
But those are sounds that I love, that I enjoy, Those are songs that I have on my playlist.
That's from Swaziland, but yeah.
So Before I thought he's South African.
Yeah.
So
he's
Southern, you know what I mean?
He's in the country. Listen.
So
like Swaziland is a country in South Africa.
Yeah. So the long story short, everybody who does their research knows that, the homeland of the great Tata Madiba has the foundation of Amapiano.
Dope.
You know what I mean? And can't wait to see how that goes because I know there's so many variations from the Afro piano.
Yeah.
Probably Cameroon is going to create the Makossa piano.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you guys are very open to sharing. And elevating. Because I was in Paris the other day, Sakino. We're in Paris. We went to this block party. Bro, the DJs
Piano.
Brother.
Piano.
What are you talking? Pum, pum. Change. Pum, 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 pum. Dum, dum, dum. Brother. Myself, I had to jump on the yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got it, dude. I understand.
Oh my God.
Oh, Stan.
Yeah,
This has been amazing, man. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Stanley.
Stanley Enow.
Let's go, man.
In closing, we asked this all our guests, man. What do you want to be remembered as to your fans?
As somebody who used his stop.
Love it.
Beautiful.
You should put that on a shirt, bro.
Come again, my brother.
Put it on a shirt.
Let's do that.
On a shirt, man.
In collaboration with you guys, let's create merch.
Let's go, bro.
Let's.
That's collaboration.
And
And at the back, we got talent oozing out of her.
arrow down to the S. Arrow goes down to the S. Talent, warning, talent oozing out. Then you go to the arrow.
We are here, man.
Oh, man, thank you so much, man.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Mapapunzi do? Parama chila, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyigi, even if when they ask you, how sabiini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.